Please, Daniel.
I'm sorry, dear. I just can't help being nervous. The man wants $100,000. It's every bit of money we have in the bank.
He'll kill you if you don't give it to him, though. He said he would. Oh, give him the money, Daniel. You know what happened to George Morris.
I won't do it.
Oh,
I told him I wouldn't do it on the telephone this afternoon.
But
I told him I wouldn't go to the police. But I wouldn't pay him the money either.
Oh, Daniel, you did the wrong thing.
Maybe that's what's making me nervous.
Oh, my dear.
A killer who whistles. Who just whistles and kills.
You told him you weren't going to call the police.
Yes. I told him I didn't have $100,000, but he laughed, as if he knew I had.
Daniel, I won't have you working yourself into a breakdown. I'm going to call the police. Daniel.
Those footsteps. Maybe it's our butler. He could be coming downstairs.
Daniel, that can't be our butler. You know it can't.
It's the killer. It's the whistling killer.
Go away. Go away, you. Don't. No! Oh, you killed him. You murderer, you fiend. Oh.
I tell you, Vance, you've got to do something. This isn't any scientific murder series. There aren't any clues. All we know is that 3 people were murdered by the whistling killer.
I know, Markham. Believe me, I understand the complications. Undoubtedly, all 3 victims, Morrissey and Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Stuart, had been threatened and refused to pay.
Why didn't they call me? What good is being a district attorney if people won't call on you for help?
By the same token, what good is being a private investigator if there's nothing to work on?
Vance, I never heard you talk that way.
Well, what else can I do? There isn't a single place for me to begin working. What do we know? Tell me, what do we know?
Well, we know the Stuarts Butler heard someone whistle, then shots. He was on the 3rd floor, and by the time he came down to the library, Mr. Stuart was dead, and Mrs. Stuart lived only long enough to say that the killer wanted $100,000.
Where does anybody go from there? What do I do? Investigate the butler?
No, he's been with the Stuarts for years, absolutely beyond...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?